Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Orioles versus Angels Major League Baseball matchup on Saturday, March the 30th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for that one-on-one concierge style service. We offer these products, but they're not available on the website. They're still easy to get. You just got to text the number you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, go ahead and text that number. But let's get to this one. We'll head to Camden Yards in Baltimore, where the Orioles take on the Angels. And of course, on opening day, this was one of the beatdown matchups as the Orioles jumped all over Sandoval, the Angels starter. And man, they just went right into cruise control. Corbin Burns, his first game as an Oriole. Oh man, these guys are going to be tough. And while the Orioles are the top pick in the American League by a lot of the betting odds that I've seen out there, well, we saw last year in the postseason, well, I don't think they're quite at that level. As I always say, man, if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. When the Orioles can beat the Rangers in the postseason, well, we'll start talking about them being favored to win some things. But I think as far as beating the Angels, well, we saw that they can clearly do that, and they can do that in fashion. I had a premium pick. My first premium baseball pick of the season was the Orioles on the run line in that game. I generally don't like to go with big favorites and stuff like that, but we got plus money on that, so why not? A lot of people, I don't take the favorites, the home teams on the run line. Then you don't have the right run line plays. I don't honestly can't tell you how much money people must leave on the table with that strategy. But anyways, we see the Orioles, and certainly a lot of the things that we saw last season from them were a lot of the same things that we saw in game one. And for the Angels, a lot of things, unfortunately for them, outside of the injuries, were a lot of the same things that we saw from them. They just looked outmanned out there, and on the pitching mound, also pretty much outmanned, understaffed. The Angels spent a lot of money on payroll over the years, but it just seems that they've come up short in the pitching department. And of course, losing Ohtani wasn't just losing his bat and the home runs and everything else that went with it. It's also their top pitcher. So, really a double loss for the Angels in that whole setup. Meanwhile, you look up and down this roster and you see Mike Trout and you see Anthony Rendon and those gigantic contracts. And as time has gone on, the contracts are a little softer than they were, but they're still gigantic. And I think for the Angels, maybe it's time to break it all the way down and then try and build it all the way up. That's what the Orioles did for years. The Angels have been these free agent seekers, trying to jump on the, that next guy, and this guy will lead us over the top. But I'm telling you, 2-3 guys can't do it in today's Major League Baseball when everybody else is building through the youth movement and the farm. Creates much more balanced teams. The Orioles certainly, as time will go on, it's a 162 game season. They're certainly not going to win them all, but these are the type of games that you kind of have to have when you play in a tough division like the American League East. These are the ones that look back. These count just as much as those wins in October. I'm going to take the Orioles in this one, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.